throwing up the dub. But it ain't for the West, it's the city where I'm from. Just another day in the K in the sunshine.
What's up with the world? It's your boy Four Tre, Dub City Records, in the building with local horror tick artists, Azylum Inmates. What's up, fellas?
What up?
What up?
Get a little introduction starting from left to right.
What up? Sherlock, you know me. Crash. Everywhere in the hip hop scene, blank page, helping out, trying to keep up with the art scene too.
DJ Schizophrenic. Well-known producer, do some managing, stuff like that.
Hatchet.
Sound what it do with it, jump right through it, pick it up on and hit your face. Say what it takes, there ain't no way to chase somebody like this or rain. Coming to get it, I'm coming to spin it, the cops, we asking the part of the city, they're gripping the axe and swinging it back. Hit it the ground, I'm fucking hit it. Kicking the kill with the organs, I'm on it, it's time to pick a like with an X in here, but I understand. Hey, these guys are what you like.
Horrorcore artist. That's it, man.
That's what it is, man. First, I want to say thanks for, sitting down, taking the time to sit down with your boy. Let's just jump right off into this. Y'all got any kind of like shows or tour dates coming up anytime soon?
Yeah, we have, we're actually doing some stuff right now with Kung Fu Vampire and Mars, Liquid Assassin. So you can catch us in Kansas City with Kung Fu Vampire, Mars, Liquid Assassin, Wicked Ways. That'll be August 6th. August 7th, we'll be in Wichita. We're going to be in Fort Worth, Texas with Kung Fu and all those guys. I believe around August 19th. I believe that's the day on that, don't hold me to that. And then there's a festival going on that I can't really talk too many details about, but we'll be back up in Kansas City, I believe the 21st of August. Somewhere in July we're supposed to have a show down in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And then of course System 6 Music, our management production company, is putting on a rock show here in just a little bit up at Oz Cafe, Crate and Jelly.
That's what I'm talking about. You hear that? Off the top, active. Staying busy, man. That's the only way you're gonna grind it out and eat off of this, man. For those that's not as familiar with horrorcore like myself, these guys is about bars. They about lyrics. Like Cash be saying, shouts out to the Cypher Show, but it's about bars. I done watch these cats perform, you know what I'm saying, and sweat all that face paint right off and giving up love on the stage, you know what I'm saying. These cats go in, man, for real deal.
Put your hands up, don't your feet in the ground, we get this bitch, don't keep your vision in your mouth, cause I'm about to flip the switch. Next to nothing, better keep running, cause we coming down, we ain't gon' never stop. So we make that shit pop, yeah, you got this funny scam, that's just funny underground. We're gonna hold this shit down, this way nobody can be found. Next to nothing, better keep running, cause we coming.
Well, shit, while we got the fans' attention, I gotta throw out the fan favorite. Who you be busting with?
Shit. Man.
Them.
Yeah,
Pretty much, man.
We keep it pretty low profile for the most part. We got the boy LOK on a couple tracks.
Scott Dog.
Yeah, we got Scott Dog from Street Mafia and all them.
Okay.
We're in the process of doing some stuff with Prima,
Right.
but we haven't got around to.
We've been featured on a few other people's shit. We was on a Street Mafia compilation a couple years
Publicity
back.
Stunt Volume 2.
Yep. And then Inmate Lee did a couple tracks. I think we was on one or two of those.
That's what's up.
I know that they, have had a lot of offers to be on mixtapes and stuff, but we'll be working on our studio album here soon, and we're going to do a mixtape at the exact same time.
Y'all ready for this shit?
Azylum Inmates.
So as far as the projects, what kind of like release dates are we looking for?
Hoping for before September. That's what we're shooting for. We don't have anything really in stone yet. This being the freshman album, we've all kind of talked, and basically we've got so many different ways we're going to do stuff in studio techniques. We got ideas for songs, and of course we're going to go in the studio and try to bang out those ideas. A lot of stuff we're just going to write and be like, throw this away, put this on the mixtape, put that on the back burner. So we really don't know, but it'll be a hustle. Right now, it's ironic, because when you first start doing stuff, it's just like, grab mixtape beats, grab whatever you can and spit over it. And for this, we've had to come up with a plan, to come up with a plan, to come up with a plan for
Right.
how we're going to record this record. So
I can dig
that's where that's at.
I can show dig it, my man. In the same boat.
Dub City, real of Four Tre, north side of the K, down the ride for my side any day, anytime, any place.
So there's a lot of people we're wanting to bring onto that. You know, a lot of family here in town. Some of the people I mentioned already. Of course, Pyro, Demon Sick from Tulsa.
Man, shit, while we on there, let's go ahead and just do the shots out quick.
Yeah, well,
Send
we
the
got.
shots out.
These are people we're hoping to put on the mixtape. Honestly, you know, I don't have a lot of people. There's some people I ain't asked yet, so I don't want to say anything. You know, acting like we know them or anything. But definitely, a lot of those people we're hoping to get on that mixtape.
Shit, there's a lot of local
Shout out
love.
to Beast Mode.
Yes.
Basically it for me, man.
Beast Mode, Side Effects, Ortic, Acid.
If we're gonna shout out, we gotta be
Okay.
honest. We got so many people to shout out to. Our fans, our street team, Hobo, Obby, you know, Sharpie. We've got people running around doing all kinds of stuff for us. They don't have to be doing,
Right.
you know, they're not getting anything out of it really. And that's where the local scene really to us has been impressive because, you know, we're trying to do big things, and some people, instead of going, you know, oh, screw that, you know,
Right.
fuck them guys, they've said these guys are trying to do big things. What can we do to help? And we really felt the love there from a lot of people.
Who would you say your favorite local artist is?
.com, man.
.com is
killing it.
yeah, bar spitter.
I'll say for me, I'm going to say the same thing, .com, and the reason is that, you know, not only is .com good, but one thing that we've found with .com is you can put .com pretty much anywhere. You put them with club bangers, they love them. You put them with hip hop heads, they love them. We put them on our horrorcore show, they loved them. His energy brings so much, and that's one thing. A lot of the local acts, you know, a lot of people can spit. A lot of people have awesome beats. A lot of people have cool stage presence. The energy he brings, though, is really hard to match. And even on our end, we feel like we're a highly energetic group.
Jumping up the chart with that underground secret art. Cadillac on my brass, catching like an alligator. Where you at? I'm with gas, make it with the cold bag.
But you
That's
know,
what
when
I
you
was
see
thinking, too.
.com, you're like, you know, let's do this. I mean,
I'd say .com, M.A. Lee,
Yeah.
for sure. That kid's got.
17.
If I was to put a face to the word hip hop, I'd probably put M.A. Lee. He makes it feel just like so pure. He can come out and say whatever the fuck he says. He's got swagger. He's got style. He's still fucking younger than the rest of us,
Delivery.
and making me feel like I gotta step my game up when it comes to bars. So.
he has a lot of respect for where it came from too. You know, that's a lot of reason I like him. Lee, I can tell. You know, he's been. You know, he's a young cat, so he wasn't around when this stuff was happening. But I can tell that he's going back in the '90s and the '80s and listening to that stuff and feeling the scene and feeling where it came from. You know, and I like that a lot.
Yeah. I got one more person to add to mine. Red Nose.
Oh yeah,
Man,
yeah.
he is so dope. Like, he hasn't put out his first album yet, but he's had it done for like 3 years.
Right.
He survived through the whole Katrina shit, and he moved up here right after all that happened, and he just started writing. He don't need a beat, he don't need shit. He'll just start writing, and it'll be done, and it'll be dope within 15 minutes.
That's
So dope.
Bloody Hands.
Ha
One of my biggest influences, probably one of our first
Yeah.
influences we met here in town. We was sitting back at Boulevard Recording Studio back in Street Mafia when we was fucking with them and everything. Bloody Hands came through when DJ Loco was working in there, and just came through and just started spitting bars like crazy in the booth and just showed nothing but fucking love.
When I talk to these guys, like Bloody Hands, I was like, who's Bloody Hands? Eric said, you'll know him when you see him. And I think we were at the gallery, and I I was like,
Yeah.
and Eric came out
He's
like,
got
Bloody
like
Hands? He's like, yeah.
alien language decoder in his back.
Yeah.
For real.
Shit, that motherfucker, man, is sick, man. Shouts out to Bloody Hands, man. What do you think about, you know, the local scene here in the Dub?
I'm pretty proud of it. It's come a long way, especially here lately within the past few months. It's stood up quite a bit.
There's got to be some changes, but, you know, people out there like Primal, like Beast Mode, putting on Night of Locals, that's helped a lot. That's really brought a lot of
Shouts
people out. And the stuff he's doing has really grown the hip-hop scene because he's turned a blind eye. You know, he said, you come out, you play. He doesn't play this, no, you're a club banger, no, you're a horror.
Right. And you on the Mornin Blunt with FourTre, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm only
Shouts
fucking
out
with people
to
that's
you,
active.
Yeah,
up,
man,
you know what I'm saying?
Thanks for having us.
Hey, it's nothing, man. Appreciate y'all taking the time out your day to sit down with me, man.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Make sure you stay tuned for the next episode. ICTHipHop.com. Stand up. That's what it is.
Later.